What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as we go into the realm of new releases. That's right, Epic Manager came out today, ladies and gentlemen, December 12th, 2016. It is by Man of Void Entertainment Incorporated, and you guys get it for 10% off if you grab it before December 19th. All that being said, guys and gals, this is kind of how I'm going to be approaching the new year. So this is going to be kind of like a pilot or a test deal. And essentially, I do get a lot of games coming my way. A lot of them are new releases. Sometimes I'll do a one-off first look. If I know that's what I want to do, I will do that. But there's going to be certain things like this where I don't know if it's going to be something that everybody's going to love and they want to see me play more and more and more of. Or if it's something that's a little bit too big to really encapsulate or incorporate a first look. So it'd be like a multiple episode thing. So yeah, it's going to be new releases and games that come my way that I want to check out, that I want to showcase. I will do new releases. And then I'm going to really kind of hammer down what my current Let's Plays are. And then new releases may end up turning into the full Let's Plays, but otherwise it's just a license for me, or a license of freedom for me to just pretty much play for a few episodes, and then I don't have to necessarily play anymore. I can, again, if there's like a fan outcry, a lot of people want to see it, I'll continue on with the series and so on and so forth. So that's what the future holds for the channel. That way I don't feel bad about just doing a first look or starting a series that eventually dies, or whatever the case is. This way, it'll be in the new releases, and then if I decide to move it into the full Let's Play, I'll be able to do that, and then everybody can rejoice and be happy, and you guys know what you're getting. And you'll be able to see a lot more new games coming out because of the new format. So, that's it. I have no idea what I'm doing in the game. I haven't touched it yet. We're about to hop in and play it for the very first time, so let's do that. Cheat codes. Whatever. Arcane invocations, cheat codes. It's funny. Threat assessment, we'll go with normal. I'm not going to do Iron Man mode because there's always the risk of losing save files and stuff, or a corrupted video file, which hasn't happened in a long time, by the way. I'm very happy with how the new OBS works. I don't get that issue very often, if really not ever, honestly. Anyway, like I said, let's hop in and begin.
Austrias, the peaceful land you know now, was once a war-torn battlefield between the many kingdoms of the realm. After the kingdoms were unified, the resulting peace left countless soldiers without work or pay to bring home food for their families. Out of necessity, some decided to create adventuring parties that would travel the world in search of quests. But unscouted quests, dim-witted adventurers searching for glory, and mismanagement of equipment led to many gruesome deaths. That's when the first agencies were created. By governing these agencies with a centralized association, the adventurers were granted rights, paid contracts, and certain even grew to become celebrities. All the while, agencies were taking all the credit and stuffing their pockets with incredible sums of gold. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like any good story, it starts from humble beginnings. In this case, the annual rookie draft.
Okay, so, it's weird how, like, that video was quiet, the music was actually overdriving the talking. I don't know if the settings are 100% right, guys and gals. I turned down the music and the sound effects, but it all came back to be really, really quiet on that, so I had to restart that a few times to get it to the point where you could actually hear the voice. And I don't know if the music is tied to the voice specifically or what, and we're going to turn it down here in a minute, so let's hear. Oh my, a last-minute manager showing up for the draft. Welcome to the annual draft, Rook. Rook? Okay. Well, I've got to ask you a few questions before the draft begins. Let me just grab a pen and paper. Okay, so what's the name of your agency? Someone just took the Giggling Gorgons, so think of something else. The Simpering Simians? I don't know if that's how you spell Simians, I'm sorry. I think there's an E in it. The Simpering Simians. There we go. If you're gonna have the Giggling Gorgons, I can have the Simpering Simians. Boy, that's gonna be a problem later. Alright, step 1. Agency name and crest. The Astrius Adventuring Association, AAA, welcomes its latest recruit. May Astoris guide you to greatness. Please provide us with the following information. Your agency name. Your agency's crest design. Let's see what different patterns we have. It's a little underwhelming, to be honest. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, primary color. Is there going to be more than one green? Maybe we'll do purple and blue. It just doesn't look right, does it? Do a black and maybe black and green. Yeah, that's okay. I don't hate that. That's fine. All right, so that's going to be it. The Simpering Simians. All right. Just so the AAA can get a better idea of your management style, let's do a bit of roleplay. I know role-playing games are childish, but just humor me here. Step 2, personality assessment. While traveling on the road, you see a merchant being attacked by a swarm of angry goblins with spears. What do? Well, you can charge the goblins with whatever weapon you can find. You wait until the goblins leave and then try to heal the merchant, or you cast a sleeping spell on the goblins and then run away. Charge! Wait, what? Interesting. Finally, we need to know what your motivations are. Just don't answer anything that would show you're a bloodthirsty dictator type. The AAA usually frowns upon that type of behavior. For your services to the crown, the king has offered to grant you the reward of your choice. What would you ask? To become the richest noble in Astrius. To become the most glorious warlord in history. To distribute the riches amongst the poor people of the realm. Glorious warlord! Excellent, that's all the questions I have for now. Oh man, I should totally be on stage right now. The draft is about to start and you have the 3rd place to pick 2. Alright, nice. Go take a seat. Welcome everyone to the Astrius Adventuring Association's Rookie Draft. They had Rook before, it should have been Rookie. Okay, that makes sense. Fix the typo. It's fine, guys. Today, all the newly licensed managers will take their first step towards becoming the Epic Manager. Oh, they look so adorable and cool. I like it. Now, without any further ado, for the first pick, we have the Warring Wombats. Oh, I picked up Shovel Knight. No, I was going to pick up Shovel Knight. They have already chosen the Shovel Knight. Excellent choice. I believe there are a lot of jealous managers in the room right now. Yes, there are. Now, who's got the lucky number 2 pick? Let me see here. The Qualified Queen Servants. No, I was going to pick him second. Oh, they're so mean to me. Oh, that's not nice. I don't know who most of the rest of these people are. Those were 2 that I recognized. Does anybody have a giant axe? I don't think so. Oh, this dude does. Oh, sweet. That's who I was going to pick. And within seconds, they chose the Rogue Legacy Knight. Oh my, look at those lavish colors. And now, with the 3rd pick, we have our last-minute newcomer, Agency. Who are they going to choose as their first contracted adventurer? Couldn't they add in the Simpering Simians? I think they could have. It's fine. Alright, so what do we have here? Do we have it? Do they say things? Oh no. I want this dude. But I'm afraid that I'm gonna make the wrong choice, guys. I don't know what to do. Like, this looks cool. Like, that's a druid. That would totally... I would rock that. That would be me, really. Oh, it's so rough. Oh, good. Okay, I don't have to actually... Oh, good. I was worried if I clicked on something it would screw it up. Alright, so we have a Paladin. The class focus, Charisma and Combat. Paladins have been blessed with a knack for fighting and smiting their enemies by using their faith and huge weapons. For some reason, they're either really good people or, well, really evil. Strange. Alright, and we have Nadia Vevrain. Okay, sure. A fast learner, alright. Plus 5% additional XP gain per quest. However, a 10% penalty to arcane stat. You want to ask Vevrain where they came from. He would say... Nadia is a he? Okay, he would say something about getting lost in a warp storm and how only the God Emperor knows how I ended up here. And at least there is plenty of things here that need killing. Always muttering about heresy and chaos and really seems to hate orcs. So apparently this is a Warhammer reference. I know enough about Warhammer to know that that's a reference to that. Okay, cool. The Paladin calls upon the powers of his faith to heal any ally, or an ally with divine light. Well, it seems to be a lot of options here. I want to bring up the options menu, because I feel like it's all kind of messed up right now. The sound seems to be a bit overwhelmingly loud. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully I'm talking over it loud enough you guys can hear me and make out what I'm saying. The joys of getting recordings right. Like, me personally, I don't care, but, you know, for you guys. Alright, we have a smuggler, we have a sorcerer, and we have a bard. We have a ranger, we have a rogue, we have a druid. Definitely something I like. But are you a fighting druid, or are you a casty healy druid? Because I'm not all about that. What else we have here? We have a thief. We have a rogue and a thief in the same deal. That's weird. Then we have a warrior, a monk, a spell sword, interesting, and a captain. Zeke Nickeltide. Like most kids from Gorkoth, he loathes dueling and grew up wanting to become a spell sword. Huh. Neat. Raised by a lone mother. Alright, so... Alright, then we totally skip these guys. Let's see what they are. We have a warlock. We have a witch doctor. Which doctor am I? We have a mage, and we have a priest. Thargon conclusion. Thargon, known to his friends as Thargi, has a reputation for admiring the view. Easily distracted by pretty things, he will happily wander off towards the nearest breathtaking vista or luxurious landscape with little to no regard for his own safety. A devout healer and philosopher, he is a loyal companion and unquenchable. It's funny. Alright, I think... I don't really like paladins either, though. This is the real Drake Mallard, and he stands up. Since a messy incident involving a ranger, 4 lemons, and a career counselor, he's uneasy about Pellet Town. Oh, that... I should know what that is. I should know what that is, and I don't remember. I apologize, folks. Alright, what else? A fool who enjoys eggs. Nope. Howl calls snow. I'm sure that's something very common that people probably know. I just don't get it. Dask Dawn River. Proudly born and raised in Bootsburg, most of all he loathes reading biographies. Samson Frostmorn. Raised by a lone mother who worked long hours as a claims adjuster. He was quick to leave Ravendell behind once illness took her. Drakkar Masterstream. Since a messy incident involving a druid, 9 peppers, and a carpenter, he's uneasy about minus 3 teeth. Okay. We already read about Thargon. Guy Skybraid. All the folks in Sproutfield knew he wanted to be an adventurer. Farming broccoli made him so miserable he would escape to the nearby swamp for days. Second son of a family of 8, he likes manual labor in the swamps of Daggermire. Raised by a lone mother who worked long hours as a waste management manager, he was quick to leave Breadfort behind once illness took her. I seem to see some recycling here. Like most kids from... okay, we knew that one. His poor parents fed him and his 3 siblings apricots soup constantly. He still despises apricots to this day. No kidding. Son of the fierce ruler Lord Purrington, Duke fled his country at a young age. Now he moves from town to town, hunted by his father, determined to someday return to free his people. He also loves milk. All the folks in swamp, forest instead of a swamp, that's fine. He wanted to be a warlock. Okay, so essentially we can choose whatever we want. I'm going to go with the paladin. It's not my favorite, but it's what we're going to grab. Alright, you're our first draftee. The Simpering Simians pick Nadia Vevrain. Superb choice. Best of luck to you in all of your endeavors. Now, who's next? I'm going to enable the tutorial. Alright, agency name and crest. We did that. Starting items. A bronze small potion of healing, a bronze mushroom of physical resistance, and a bronze small potion of AP. Enable the tutorial. Alright. Can I bring up the options? It doesn't want to let me do it yet. Welcome to Astrius. Congratulations on landing your first agency license. It looks like it's spelled... Isn't there an S in license? So, anyway. Well done drafting your first adventure. Before you begin, there are a few things we should cover to make sure you'll be up and running in no time. Do I need to capitalize the I, or is it not capitalized? It's not capitalized. It's a weird font. Sorry, guys. Learning the basics. Your goal is to become an Epic Manager. To merit this title, you need to make your way to the top of the Epic League while avoiding elimination. You begin your journey in the Bronze League along with 11 other beginner agencies. Time is a precious asset. Your agency's road to epicness will unfold in turns, each representing 1 week in Astrius. Turns are split into 2 phases. The action phase, make choices and give orders, and the resolution phase, orders are carried out by your parties on the map. Whatever happens, you should always try to make the most out of each turn, and remember that idleness is your worst enemy. The road to victory. League progression is critical to your success. At the end of every trimester, 3 months, the bottom 2 agencies in every league will be eliminated. At the end of each year, 12 months, the top 3 agencies in every league are promoted to the next league. Fate determines your current league ranking. Gaining more is one thing you should never stop pursuing. Failure to do so would result in your league rank dropping, and you could soon be facing elimination come the next trimester. You gain fame by negotiating new contracts, discovering new locations, and other means, but mostly by completing quests. Quests! The best way to acquire fame! Deployed parties should always be chasing after quests, and you should acquire new quests by prospecting them. Make sure to replenish your quest log frequently. Quests can also be scouted, giving you further information about the threat they present and the rewards they hold. Important resources, adventurers, your assets on the field. The backbone of every prosperous agency, adventurers are willing to brave all dangers for a fee. As a manager, you'll have to negotiate and sign contracts with many of them. Some will rise to greatness, while others will surely meet a terrible end. Each adventurer is unique, and not all of them show equal potential. Some adventurers can also learn new classes and skills as they level up, making them even more versatile. Salary cap. Signing an adventurer takes up available salary cap space equal to his weekly salary. As your agency's license level increases, so will your maximum salary cap. Gold! The wildcard resource. Cool. You will pay for almost everything with gold. Each week, all of your adventurers' wages will be deducted from your treasury, so plan ahead to make sure you don't go bankrupt. Keep in mind that benched adventurers cost 50% of their contracted cost, as they are working for the agency during that time. Their contracts cost, okay. Gain more gold by completing quests or selling unused items. Staying on track. Follow the objectives. As you progress, your staff will constantly keep track of your next objectives and display them to the left of your dashboard. Make sure to keep an eye on them at all times. Other things to keep in mind. Portals moving around quickly. Whenever one of your parties discovers a new capital, city, or village, you'll be able to purchase a new portal to that location. Parties can only be deployed, disbanded, or camp on a portal or at your HQ. The same goes for equipping adventurers. Feeling the presence of the gods. The people of Astrius believe in many old and powerful divine entities. All adventurers of the realm are devoted to one of them. At any given time, the influence of one god will be stronger than the others, granting specific bonuses to all who worship him or her. All the tools you need. Scout points, a renewable resource. Resource? These are required to execute important scout actions, so every turn will make you consider your priorities before using them. Each week, your supply of scout points will be fully replenished. Unused scout points do not carry over to the next week, so don't hesitate to use all of them whenever possible. Scout actions, a matter of choice and timing. Use scout points to prospect new quests, launch recruitment campaigns, visit the merchants, buy new portals, assign new staff members, scout active quests. Your own manager toolkit. Some actions do not require scout points. Managing your agency's upgrades, monitoring your league placement, consulting your quest log, managing your roster, parties, or inventory. Cool. Agency upgrades and stats. The Agency panel, located at the top left corner of your dashboard, the Agency panel lets you manage your various license and tech upgrades. Upgrades cost special points which are acquired by gaining fame. A special visual indicator will appear when you have unspent points to assign. Getting help and information. Hints and other info windows. Use the buttons located on the top right of your dashboard to toggle between hints and other useful info windows. Mouse over tooltips. Mousing over many elements will reveal additional information. Whenever unsure about something, hover. Consult the Epicopedia. WIP. Work in progress. Alright. Maintained by countless generations of scribes, the Epicopedia holds information about almost anything. And finally, we're ready to begin. This concludes the basic management crash course. Of course, there are still many things for you to discover, but we'll get to those in due time. The agency's resources and assets are now yours to command. Remember the fundamentals. Complete as many quests as you can and try to keep positive treasury balance. Good luck, Commander. I mean, Manager. Good luck, Commander. I wish I could do that guy's voice, but good luck, Commander. It's kind of close. It's more like the Rocket Mouse XTD cone voice, but still. Extend your... No, alright. Enable future tutorials. You can change the setting later in the game options. Alright. Yeah, you know what? That's cool. Disabled, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's proceed. A royal summon. Cassius Ironmark. Cassius Ironmark has reached out to your agency for a meeting. He would like to discuss job opportunities for the near future. This quest has been added to your quest log. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was a lot of information. I'm going to change the settings here, finally. Turn down the music volume a bit. It was a tad loud, I'm not going to lie, but I'm okay with that. Alright, we're going to go back to the menu. We're good to go. Well, that took up almost all of our time. That's kind of crazy. Now, do you think I have any idea what I'm doing yet? Nope. I read all that stuff, retained most of it, don't have any idea what I'm doing just yet. Parties. Manage the parties to be deployed on the world map. Alright, deploy your newly signed adventurer on the world map. Open the party panel. Add an adventurer to the first party slot. It's right here, okay. And we have N. Vebrain. Okay. Select the party you wish to deploy in the bottom bar and choose a dispatch portal. Okay, so this is the Band of Rookies. Can I rename that? It does not look like I can. Oh, I can deploy. Alright, I hit the deploy button. And I want to select a place that I can deploy. I guess it's here. Okay, select your party on the map. Click on the move icon. Select the... Okay, select the party on the map. There we go. The move icon. Set the party's move action to the first quest on the world map. Okay. And then reach it. Alright, that's cool. Let's get to stepping. Well done. Your party has been ordered to march. It will reach its destination in a few weeks. Seems like a very long time. For now, simply click on End Turn so we can get to that quest. End Turn. Oh, nothing happens. Oh, so there's some sort of random events that happen when you roll through the towns and stuff. Cool. Are we there yet? Almost. Let's skip another action. Let's skip other actions again and simply end turn to reach the capital. Sounds like a plan to me. We ventured forth yet again, and we did it! We got 25 fame for finding the capital, because we're amazing. Alright, meeting Cassius Ironmark. We've received a letter from Cassius Ironmark's representatives, one of the king's 3 sons. He's currently warring for his claims to the throne and has the mercenaries in his pocket. They prepared a test to see how our adventurers can fare in combat. Meeting him could unlock jobs for us in the future. Well, we can scout the thing. We have... I don't remember where the scouting thing... quest scouting. Scouting a quest will give you information about the number and type of enemies you will be facing. It could be the difference between life and death going into combat. Alright, and we can fight. We can simulate combat. Or we can say not now. Simulating... difficulty is for normal. Warning, this difficulty only reflects the difference between your party level and the quest's threat level. Scouting this quest will reveal your real chances of success. Alright. Are these our scout points up here? Well, I'm going to use a scout. There's like a little thing with a head. I don't see that up here. Oh, whatever, we're going to do it. Scouting is disabled during the tutorial. Well, that's useful. Alright, we're going to fight it. Because, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. The battle begins! Alright. Conflict is inevitable. Leading your troops in combat is an important part of your role as agency manager. The following guide will cover the basics of combat and give you an overview of the different mechanics involved. Combat fundamentals. Your goal? Defeat the enemy forces. The primary objective of any combat scenario is simple. Win by eliminating the entire enemy force. Your aim should always be to do so while trying to minimize your losses as much as possible. Combat ends when all characters from one side are wiped out, or if your forces flee from the battle. Need extra help? The Combat Glossary. If at any time you need more thorough explanation of combat mechanics, simply click the question mark button in the top right corner to bring up the full Combat Glossary. Got it! Alright, so we get to choose our boy here, or we have him chosen. We're up against some sort of wizardly wizard guy. He's our sparring partner, apparently. This is the Battle of Gorkoth. Alright, so it looks like we have way more HP than he has. We have more AP than he has as well. And it looks like we have a basic attack, which looks like it uses 3 AP, is what I'm guessing. Or we can use an item. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and smack him. And I guess we'll hit space to end the turn, or we can click down there. He is bleeding. He hit us with a spell. It does not look like we're getting... Oh, we only get 2.5 per round. Oh. That's interesting. If we wanted to go for a heal, we'd have to save up to get it. That's cool. Alright, so we can press 1 and then click on the guy. He's going to bleed out next turn around, so... How much is he bleeding for? Does it tell us? You would think that it would tell us, but I don't think it does. Well, you know what? We're just going to kill him. So there we go. We have defeated him. It was relatively simplistic. I was supposed to be, obviously. Oh, that's cool. It kind of still has some stuff lingering in the background there. It's kind of funny. Alright, any key to continue? Cool, we got some experience there. Almost a full level out of it. Alright, under the gaze of Cassius's quartermaster, the adventurer made quick work of his sparring partner before making his way towards the meeting. As he arrives at Cassius Ironmark's war camp, one of the mercenaries escorts him to one of the biggest tents in the camp. An incredibly large man dressed in adventuring garb comes to shake the adventurer's hand. Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to Cassius Ironmark's camp. While the mercenaries are busy with the orc invasion, we've got some jobs to do, and that's why we're getting friendly with the new agencies in the realm. The hulking man draws a small gold pouch from one of his pockets. Here, consider this the first of many gifts if you decide to help the war hero Cassius Ironmark claim the throne. Without another word, the man goes back into the tent and drops on his cot. Alright, agency basics. We got 750 gold added to the treasury, 25 fame gained. 1 reputation gained with Cassius Ironmark. We also got an uncommon bronze ring, which apparently adds some arcane damage and ice damage, which I don't think we do either one of those things right now. In our roster, 86 experience gained to all the party members. Cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are knee-deep in the tutorial and the start of the game. It's definitely not the end of our coverage of this game. I'm having fun. It's It's a lot to take in. It's probably going to take me quite a few episodes to really get into the meat and potatoes and understand the game in its totality, or at least partially understand it. But yeah, it's fun. I haven't really played a game quite like this before. I guess I played games that are a little bit similar, but not exactly like this, and I like this. I like this a lot. I think it's really going to be a lot of fun. And I hope you guys have a pretty good understanding of what the game's about. I will be doing another episode sometime this week. I don't have it exactly locked down, guys and gals. I do apologize for that. But yeah, good stuff. Alright, sorry about that, folks. It's snowing outside right now, guys and gals. My wife called to just let me know that she's okay. She's going from her client to client, so just let me know that she's safe on the roads. I always appreciate that. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the video, definitely go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share this, the whole YouTube stuff, guys and gals, It really does help, especially on the first episode of a series, so definitely do those things for me if you would. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, it'll all be down below in the description of the video and various links, as it always is. And I can't wait to hop in and play this again later in the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and until the very next time, guys and gals, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.